Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for joining us for the news at noon today. I'm Alexandra Carter. We begin once again with the weather. Another hot and humid day out there. Will we ever get a break from this heat? We'll bring in meteorologist Nicole Skalicki with that answer. Nicole, it is hot out there.
It is definitely hot out there. Some of us actually, though, are seeing a saving grace so far this afternoon. We have plenty of thunderstorm activity moving through. Nothing severe quite yet, although we could see some stronger storms moving in tonight. So here's a live look at radar. Areas closer to I-94 have been seeing extended cloud coverage throughout the morning so far. So you've actually seen a little bit of relief from the heat that we've had. Still very muggy out there, especially with these thunderstorms falling. And we'll expect some thunderstorm activity to go throughout the afternoon. But if we do get a break in it, definitely expect that sun to shine pretty strong. We've already seen that sun come out fairly strong in La Crosse as well. Even a little bit windy out there with winds mainly out of the south, gusting closer to 30 miles an hour. It's 84, but it's feeling closer to 92 with that humidity. Even in Eau Claire, even though it's downpouring right now, 78 is feeling closer to 81 because that dew point is so high and that rain is just going to make it feel muggier out there. Here's our current heat indices across the area. Much warmer for the areas off to the west where we haven't seen that morning activity pass through. So again, for places south of I-94 where we're seeing less cloud coverage, definitely expect for those heat indices to still climb up today. Heat advisory out until 8 p.m. tonight. That'll be for heat indices rising above 100 degrees. I'll have a full look at when the heat moves out and our thunderstorm chances coming up in a little bit.
Sweats are going around. Thank you, Nicole. And don't forget, you can track weather with the First Warn Weather app. You can find that in the App Store or on Google Play. A La Crosse area crochet prodigy who reached national prominence is in police custody this afternoon. According to online jail records, 17-year-old Jonah Larson was arrested. Larson became a national viral sensation through his YouTube crocheting tutorials. He even appeared on The Ellen Show and Drew Barrymore. Larson will be in court this afternoon. That's when more details of the charges will be released. We'll give you those updates later tonight. Some developing news now tied to the search for Elliott Hines. La Crosse police now asking downtown businesses and residents to check their security cameras and properties. Meanwhile, search crews were back on the water today. Police say Hines vanished without a trace early Sunday morning between the hours of 2 a.m. and 9 a.m. The House of Representatives is increasing security funding for lawmakers. The pilot program will give members $20,000 to increase security in their homes and an additional $5,000 a month for personal security. This follows the shootings of 2 Minnesota state lawmakers in June. In 2024, Capitol Police investigated 9,000 threats against lawmakers. That's 83% more than 2023. A donation from the Toma Health Community Foundation is helping local police bring a familiar program back to elementary schools. This morning, foundation leaders announced a gift to the Toma Police Department to support DARE, Drug Abuse Resistance Education. The money will fund training for officers as they relaunch the Keeping It Real curriculum in Toma elementary schools. That program focuses on helping kids make healthy choices, like how to handle peer pressure and avoid risky behavior.
There's always a need for education. It also benefits the police department to be able to interact with the students, break those barriers down so they can have a face-to-face with a police officer.
And the program will be back in classrooms when school starts in the fall. The Monroe County Fair is now officially open. The annual event features everything from live music to carnival rides. And that is where we find News 8 Now's Seth Padilla. He's live in Toma for us, checking everything out. Hi, Seth.
Alexandra, despite the heat and rain from earlier this morning, people are still showing up here and having a great time. Now, the official opening time for the fair is 12 p.m. And as you can see right behind me, there's already a llama costume show underway. But first, let's get into some specifics. Park rides and food typically remain open until about 10 p.m., but the beer tent stays open till 1 a.m. Today and Sunday are free, but any day besides those, you can get a $5 per day ticket or a season pass for the days for $10. Now stay tuned for 5 and 6, where I'm going to talk to you about the potential amazing activities here at the fair, but most of all, I'm going to try to milk a cow live. Live in Monroe, Seth Padilla, News 8 Now.
All right, Seth, we'll be watching for that. Thank you. Some national news to get to now. President Donald Trump taking on AI today amid growing calls for transparency over the Jeffrey Epstein files. CBS's Natalie Brand is at the White House with those details.
Stocks rose at Wall Street's open on news the Trump administration reached a deal with its fifth largest trading partner.
I just signed the largest trade deal in history. I think maybe the largest deal in history with Japan.
President Trump posted on social media that Japan will open its markets to the U.S. just a day after announcing he's lowering a proposed 25% tariff on Japanese goods to 15%. Earlier, Japan's prime minister, who is facing calls to step down, said auto tariffs will also be lowered to 15%, sending Japanese auto stocks soaring.
The administration has also announced frameworks for trade deals with Indonesia and the Philippines. The president of the Philippines sat down for trade talks with President Trump Tuesday.
There's a lot of income coming in for both groups.
But during that Oval Office appearance, the president faced questions about the administration's handling of the Jeffrey Epstein files and a new DOJ request to speak to Epstein associate and convicted sex trafficker Ghislaine Maxwell.
Yeah, I don't know about it, but I think it's something that sounds appropriate to do, yeah.
When asked about it, the president pivoted to accusing the Obama administration of manipulating and politicizing intelligence findings about Russian meddling in the 2016 election.
They tried to rig the election, and they got caught. And there should be very severe consequences for that.
A spokesman for former President Obama responded saying in part, these bizarre allegations are ridiculous and a weak attempt at distraction. Also noting bipartisan congressional findings that while Russia worked to influence the 2016 presidential election, it did not manipulate any votes. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
And fans around the world are mourning the loss of Ozzy Osbourne. As the lead singer of Black Sabbath, Ozzy was not only a pioneer of heavy metal, he was also a hero in his hometown of Birmingham, England. Fans there paying tribute to the star who died on Tuesday and never forgot his roots.
Got to pay our respects to the legend.
Never lost his roots, never forgot his accent, he never ditched Birmingham. He was still a Brummie through and through.
It's just sad to feel like an absolute god of rock is gone. But it's also beautiful seeing how quickly Birmingham turned up to support.
An icon indeed. Osbourne was 76 and played his last concert in Birmingham earlier this month, a farewell show with the original members of Black Sabbath. Still to come for us here at noon today, rising retirement concerns, why 3/4 of Americans don't know if they'll have enough money to retire. And your next sweet treat might cost you a little more. We'll tell you why Hershey is raising its prices.
Tired of hard water and harsh chlorine? Maxwell White Water Conditioning brings you the all-new dual media water softener. Say hello to softer skin, luxurious hair, and water that feels amazing. Call Maxwell White today, where better water starts here.
Experience the value of a clear, beautiful property with Red Cedar Line and Lot Clearing. With 40-plus years experience in the forestry industry, we take great care to preserve the integrity of your land. From fence and property lines to easement and right-of-way, we clear lines and lots of all types. Family owned and operated, Red Cedar Line and Lot Clearing will work with you to build a comprehensive estimate and assist you in all your agricultural maintenance needs. So contact us today.
Summer style starts here. Refresh your space for less at the King Furniture Hot Summer Sale. Save up to 50% on an entire room of beautiful new furniture. Living rooms, bedrooms, dining, you name it. Find mattress closeout deals on overstocked inventory and special factory closeout Lazy Boy recliners at prices too good to sit out. Plus, when you trade in your old furniture, get a discount on new. We'll even deliver in Holloway for free. It's the King Furniture Hot Summer Sale going on now.
Drive your story with a new Ram.
Take your next adventure in a new Jeep from Pischke Motors.
Get employee pricing plus for a limited time only. Get your favorite Jeep, Ram, Dodge, or Chrysler during the Employee Pricing Plus sales event. Employee pricing for all means anyone can get exclusive employee pricing on these new vehicles. This opportunity won't last long, so stop into Pischke Motors now. This offer ends July 31st. Go to Pischke.com, Pischke Motors West Salem, or Pischke Motors La Crosse.
How are people 60 and older showing up these days?
Feeding the community.
Bringing a smile.
Spreading the love.
Maxwell White Water Conditioning is the Cooley region's trusted leader in water conditioning. From hardness to chlorine to iron, we eliminate it all for cleaner and healthier water. When you need the best, call the experts. Call Maxwell White.
Welcome back. In our consumer news today, a survey shows how retirees are leaning more on Social Security, and a new index finds business travel is on the upswing. Correspondent Jesse Mitchell has today's Money Watch report.
A new AARP survey finds about 2/3 of retirees say they substantially rely on Social Security payments for their retirement income or plan to do so. That's compared to around half of retirees asked the same question in 2005. The AARP says more than 3/4 of Americans are concerned Social Security won't provide enough money for their retirement as the program faces funding challenges. A new index from the corporate travel management company Navan shows business travel was up 15% in the second quarter compared to last year. Overseas hotel spending increased 17% compared to 12% on the domestic side, and taxi and rideshare booking also showed growth with a jump of more than 20%. And chocolate lovers beware, a price increase is on the horizon. Hershey announced it's raising prices on its chocolate products in response to rising cocoa costs globally. The company says customers should expect a low double-digit increase in the coming months. Most of the world's cocoa comes from West Africa, which has struggled recently with heavy rains and heat waves, leading to disease, wilting crops. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Jesse Mitchell.
Still ahead, how AI can make simple mistakes when used in a healthcare setting and the impact of COVID on brain health. First, we'll take a live look at what's happening right now on Wall Street. Stay with us. We're back after this.
Celebrating Home Furniture's 51st anniversary. Right now, get our best finance offer ever and pay no interest until 2030. Get this sectional for just $19 a month, or pay cash and get an extra 10% off, just $8.99. The 51st anniversary sale, now at Home Furniture.
Behind every exciting moment at Ho Chunk Gaming Black River Falls, there's an incredible team making it happen. It's more than just a casino. It's about our people. Our dedicated, friendly staff create an atmosphere you'll love with warm smiles, unmatched enthusiasm, and exceptional service. They're here for one reason: you. At Ho Chunk Gaming Black River Falls, we're not just coworkers, we're family. Come experience the difference our team makes, where great people create great experiences.
To everyone who finds joy in a great meal, we can't wait to see you again at Culver's.
What makes us happy is making you happy.
We want every meal
to be filled with big bite moments.
Lick the spoon moments.
And even get your hands off my cheese curds moments.
They're just too good to share. From the juiciest bites to the sweetest scoops.
We're all about bringing people together
over delicious food. From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Yeah!
It's the patio closeout sale at Home Seasonal Concepts. Get up to an extra 50% off regular prices or pay no interest until 2030 on the best selection of porch and patio in the Midwest. Right now during the patio closeout sale at Home Seasonal Concepts.
Best summer ever! Keep the fun.
You all need more of it in our lives,
Yes.
right?
I had a crush on you. I had a crush on you too.
I wish you would have told me.
So many ways to elevate the summer. Meet a friend. Create adventure. Try everything. Such a weird, cool mosaic.
Make this a feel-good summer. Spend it with Drew.
Weekdays at 3 on News 8.
In your medical headlines today, the COVID pandemic may have aged our brains. A study by the University of Nottingham found people who lived through the pandemic showed signs of faster brain aging on scans, with the changes most noticeable in men, the elderly, and people from disadvantaged backgrounds. Only people who were infected with the virus between their scans showed a decrease in some cognitive abilities, such as mental flexibility and processing speed. The use of artificial intelligence is, of course, becoming more common in medicine, but new research shows even advanced AI can make simple mistakes. Researchers at Mount Sinai tested AI programs with basic medical ethics questions and found the technology often made obvious mistakes and jumped to wrong conclusions. The study's authors say AI does have a place in medicine, but there needs to be some human oversight. And a University of Sydney study found cannabis and psychedelics like magic mushrooms can help alleviate symptoms for people suffering from eating disorders. Commonly prescribed drugs like antidepressants were found to help with mental health, but not with eating disorder symptoms. Researchers say more study is needed to determine if cannabis and psychedelics could be an effective treatment. As we head to break, we'll take another live look outside. Nicole is in next with an update on that steamy forecast.
Up to 58% off list at the huge anniversary sale at Slumberland. Big deals, lots of big deals, like these stylish sofas for just $5.99. These Lazy Boy reclining sofas just $9.99. These Ashley Furniture bed options just $3.49. Don't miss the Sealy mattress for just $3.99. Plus totally free doorstep shipping and our 365-night sleep guarantee. Up to 58% off. The huge anniversary sale at Slumberland. Big deals.
There's a lot that goes on at the Y. You may know us as a great place to better your physical, mental, and spiritual well-being in a safe environment that nurtures growth and is that third place for our community to meet and connect. The many services and programs here at the Y strive to help our community access resources and address needs, navigate daily life and support each other through challenges, and educate all generations on making their lives and our community better. We can make that difference together. See why.
Hey, Dominic here. We always get asked, what do you have for ground pork? With over 40 blends at our outlet store, we recommend these 4: Bavarian sausage, breakfast sausage, Italian, and pork. First, you need ground pork, preferably from a local meat shop. Mix in 2 to 3 teaspoons of please name per pound, make into patties, and cook thoroughly until done. All 4 of these choices will make great tasting sausage patties, and they're low in sodium. Get these seasonings and more at the outlet store. And it's time to pig out.
Dahl Honda is proud to sponsor News 8 Now's Top-Notch Teacher Program. It's always a highlight of our month to recognize the top-notch teacher and thank them for all they do for our students in school. Dahl Honda values the great work all teachers do for our children and community. If you know a teacher who deserves top-notch teacher recognition, please nominate them. Thank you, teachers, for going above and beyond and providing a top-notch education.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
Well, today is still shaping up to be the hottest day of the week, but some of us are getting a little bit of relief thanks to those showers and thunderstorms that we have moving through for areas further north. You can really see that difference in temperatures here. 84 right now for your current temp in La Crosse, but 78 in Eau Claire. Overall, only about a 6-degree difference, but you can really see that difference shine when we change it over to those heat indices. Feeling closer to 92 right now in La Crosse. We have that sunshine out. That rain is saving Eau Claire a little bit, but after it moves out, there'll be plenty more moisture near the ground, so it's going to feel even more muggy as we get later into the afternoon hours. Even off to our west, already seeing some locations getting closer to the triple digits, and further south for areas closer into Decorah and Prairie du Chien, already feeling closer into the upper 90s. So very warm out there. It's going to continue to warm up as we go throughout the afternoon. The hottest hours of the day are in the late afternoon, early evening. Around 5 o'clock, you can expect that heat index to rise above 100 degrees, especially for areas further south of I-94. Still staying in the upper 90s then as we go into the later evening hours, and really finding a little bit more relief as we go into tomorrow as far as temperatures go, but it's still going to be very muggy out there, so it's not going to feel very comfortable. Despite these temperatures looking much more manageable. 84 for your high tomorrow in La Crosse, 83 in Eau Claire. We'll have additional cloud coverage and even some additional showers passing through, possibly throughout the early morning hours. but it's still going to be muggy out there, so it'll be a cooler muggy, but muggy nonetheless. A little bit of a reprieve from what we've been dealing with today. I'd rather take the cooler muggy over than the hot and muggy. Live look at radar again, still tracking some showers and thunderstorms moving mainly closer to I-94 and northward. We have a boundary that's currently sitting over in Minnesota that will eventually be making its way further into our area as we go into the evening hours. What is interesting though is a lot of this activity is a little bit earlier than anticipated, and it could actually save us from some of that severe potential that we've been talking about. If we get some earlier showers and thunderstorms like we're seeing for areas further north, it really clears out a lot of that available energy in the atmosphere, and we could see some tamer thunderstorms as we go a little bit later in the afternoon. Still nonetheless a slight risk of severe weather, mainly for areas north of I-90, especially for areas north of I-94. That's where we're seeing a slight chance of a tornado risk, very low nonetheless, and again only for folks north of I-94 for a possible weak and short-lived tornado to pop up in some of these storms. But again, these early morning and now these afternoon thunderstorms are making that a little less likely. High winds are still possible. We've already seen some of those gusts moving into La Crosse, and of course, like we typically see in the summertime, heavy rainfall can cause some flooding across the area. So here's a look at our sky tracker to track the rest of it out. This is similar to what the convection that we've been dealing with so far as we head into the afternoon hours, but eventually that boundary will be making it into the area through the afternoon. Really breaks apart though, and then we see some additional showers and thunderstorms moving in mainly south of I-94 as we go a little bit later into the overnight period, possibly holding on to some additional showers then as we go into tomorrow morning, but most of tomorrow is looking to stay on the drier side. Going to be cloudy though, that's what's giving us that nice little break in the temperatures, but again still humid nonetheless, so it'll be a muggy 84. A nice Friday, a little less humid, closer to average, and then the heat really comes back as we finish the weekend out and go into next week back in the 90s. And of course the humidity is still there, so it's going to feel similar to what we're feeling today.
Okay, I haven't been outside for several hours, so I'm expecting to just be hit with the heat when I walk out there, right?
Does not feel great.
All right, thanks, Nicole. A Danish artist is turning trash into towering treasure, and his trolls are taking over. We'll show you more of the larger-than-life creations with a big message just ahead.
Experience the thrill of gaming at Ho Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin. Whether you're a slots enthusiast or prefer the excitement of table games, we've got you covered. Enjoy delicious dining options, live entertainment, and exclusive promotions that add even more memories and adventure to your visit at any one of our 6 locations. And coming soon to Beloit. More of our amazing gaming options, amenities, and outstanding service you can count on. Find your fun today at Ho Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin.
Get an 11% rebate on everything in Menards. Get the long-lasting power you need with Energizer. Menards has the largest in-stock selection of Energizer batteries to power all of your devices. Right now, get an 11% rebate on all stock Energizer batteries. Seal your paint projects with GE Painters Pro Quick Dry Sealant. It's perfect for windows, doors, trim, and baseboards and creates a durable, water-resistant seal. It's now just $297 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Are you ready to build your future? Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor is hiring and wants you to apply. The starting wage for laborers is up to $21 per hour with no experience necessary. We will train the right candidate. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today.
We're really excited about our new hearing aids that came out. They're called Vitality. They have artificial intelligence, and people have really been hearing better in background noise with them. They're also a lot more clear.
And you can also control it with your phone. So if you want to get more technical, you can make your own adjustments on your phone.
Just set and forget, they will adapt on their own, or you do have the ability to customize it more for your personal preferences and environments as well.
So stop by the Better Hearing Center and find out more about the new Vitality.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
A Danish artist is giving new life to old junk and bringing some giant new friends to Northern California. Thomas Dambo and his team created about 170 troll sculptures from discarded materials, including wooden pallets, old furniture, and wine barrels. Dambo's trolls each have their own personality and story, or tall tales, if you will, standing up to 40 feet. He hopes the trolls will inspire people to practice the art of greener living. Nicole is back with the final check of the weather when we come back.
Home-cooked meals, compassionate care, and a community that really knows you. At Benedictine in La Crosse, it's not just assisted living. It's supported senior apartments with more heart and a lot more flavor. Schedule your personalized tour today.
Starting now, celebrate quality and comfort with the Made in America sale at Wesco Home. Shop trusted American brands like Smith Brothers, Lazy Boy, England, Best, Door County, and Superior Furniture, all at unbeatable prices. Right now, save on all in-stock pieces made with quality you can feel. Don't see the perfect item in stock? Save up to 30% on custom orders. Built to last, made to order, crafted with pride in the USA. Your home, your style, your savings, your Wesco. Tell them Peyton sent you.
How are people 60 and older showing up these days?
Feeding the community.
Bringing a smile. Spreading the love.
News 8 Now and Dairyland Power Cooperative present the Community Calendar. For more information on these events, or if you'd like to submit an event, visit news8000.com.
Home-cooked meals, compassionate care, and a community that really knows you. At Benedictine in La Crosse, it's not just assisted living. It's supported senior apartments with more heart and a lot more flavor. Schedule your personalized tour today.
Well, I can't really decide what's worse, a muggy and rainy day or a muggy and hot and sunny day. Both are muggy across the portions of the area, seeing those thunderstorms going north of I-94. That's where it's going to be muggy and rainy for this afternoon. Everywhere else, muggy, hot, and sunny. But we do have some relief coming tomorrow. Those temperatures falling a little bit. Still going to be humid, though. At least a little bit drier and cloudy, so we get a break from the sun.
Some relief is on the way. All right.
Exactly,
Thank you, Nicole, and thank you for joining us. We will see you back here at 5. Until then, enjoy your day.